Hello, my beautiful crafty friends. It's Laurette, the Vintage Paper Girl. Welcome to my studio. I'm super excited each and every one of you is here with me today. Thank you for watching, commenting, giving me thumbs up. Every single bit of it means, every comment means the world to me, just so you know. And all your thumbs up help my channel so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So let's get busy. How are you guys? Are you good? How's your weather? Better for us, although by the time you see this video, I'm making this Sunday. This is for Monday. It's supposed to be raining again. So I had to make it on Sunday while we have some sunshine because by Monday, who knows what we're going to get, right? Might be too dark in here to do anything. And I don't want to put the ring lights on if I can help it because it's like a million shadows for both of us. So, but I would if that's all I could do. Anything to spend time with you guys. So today we're making hidden pocket tags different, very different. Made from a piece of paper. Now you can use scrapbook, music, whatever you want. I'm going to use digital papers, I think, for mine. And these I already completed. And what they are is when you make it, you have this, looks like a tag at the right. So sides are closed, bottom's closed, but the top is open. And it's just made from one piece of paper. Isn't that cool? I love it. So we're going to make a couple real quick. And if we have time, we'll decorate. Okay. So let's get busy. Okay. I hope you've enjoyed. Now, I haven't seen the comments yet to my Sunday craft with the Vintage Paper Girl weekend crafting because I just haven't had time to look at the comments yet, but I will. So if you ask me a question I didn't answer, I apologize. I will get to it. I'll either comment it there or on my next video. If there's something I need to, like show you or discuss, I'll do it then, okay? So, just so you know. Okay, so how, I saw these are Rachel at Roxy Creations. This is her idea, and I love what she did, and I didn't get too over creative with them. So the first thing you do is you pick what you want to be the front. Now, it doesn't have to be this side. It can be this side. So say I want this to be my front, okay? I want to decide how wide I want my pockets. Now, I believe I was I wasn't consistent completely. Let me see. The first one is like 3 1/4. This one is 4. And this one is 3 1/2. So right around there, I don't want to go more than 4 1/4 because I want them to fit in my journals. If they're super skinny, they could go in a, like a tall journal, right? So this one, I love this. And so it's going to be a little bit wider, I think, because I don't want to lose too much of the print. So what you're going to do is you're going to fold it. Now, I may check to see how wide it is. I don't like to measure, but I wouldn't mind going a full 4 inches on this if I can. We're going to get pretty close to that 4 inches because I won't want to lose too much of my print. So you're going to fold it over where you want it, nice and neat. Now, I don't know if I do mine the same as Rachel, so, don't assume I did. Let me see, how wide did I make that? Would I want it any wider? Nah, it's right around 4 inches. I would have liked more rows in there, though. If I go more rows, I wonder. This is where you kind of got to figure out what do you want to do, right? So, how wide does that make it? I can always cover that with something. Oh, that's 4 1/2. 4 1/2 is as wide as I would want to go on a pocket. But these are definitely, the way they're made, can be standalone. Now, you can use something that you can write on the back, or you can add some paper, and I'll show you how to do that if you don't want to cover up, say, the back portion of that. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to fold it over a bit. I'm going to fold it over, and I'm going to fold this all the way over. Now, obviously, I'm not going to use all of that, right? So at this point, I have to decide if I want, now what I did with these is I wrapped, this one I did not wrap over. I put the top there, you don't see the seam. This one, I like the writing, so I wrapped it over. I cut it a little bit shorter, right? And then, where's my other one? Oh, this one, I wrapped it over. Didn't have to, I could have put it the other way. Just depends on what you want to do, right? So do I have anything I want to see on the front? Well, I wouldn't mind seeing that. So we're going to cut off. We don't need all of this. We just want maybe 1/4 to 1/2 inch. I'm going to put this at right here. Okay. And we have a nice little strip when we're done. And then it can either go over the front and you see it, right? Like that. Or you can put it inside and cover it up. okay? The other thing we want to do is at the top, we want to have it be a little more, let me move my cutter, a little more substantial. So we're going to fold that down just a little bit. Now you could do this first if you want, or you can do it after. It just depends. You could have done this part first, then folded it in half and then did this, right? So whichever you'd like to do. Now this gives us some strength at the top. So when you cut your corners, you know, it's not all wimpy, right? So we don't want any wimpy things. Let me get my bone folder. Now I'm using linen paper, so it's thin. I would use something a little bit heavier, but I love the way it feels, and I think it'll be fine. I wouldn't use any really heavy cardstock. I'd use light scrapbooking paper or light cardstock. Now, this one, I'm thinking on this one, I'm going to make this a tall one. And I'm going to fold it over. Let's see, how many inches do I think that is? Maybe 3? Is that 3? 3 3/4. I like that. And I'm actually going to let it go like this. The tough part is if I fold this down, I lose my writing. So the question is, now I don't think I'm going to let that show. I'm going to just go ahead and cover that up. Do I want that over there? Well, it does add a pretty dimension, doesn't it? But that means I need to fold at the top, and I don't want to lose all that writing. I'm whining. Okay, well, maybe if I just fold the tiniest amount down, right? Just a little itty bitty bit. Itty bitty bit. Itty bitty bit. All right. Okay, and we do not need it this tall, I don't think. I mean, how tall do I have here? I'm going to say it's 11. No, it's 10.5. So it's almost too tall, because even if I were doing a tall journal, I would not want a tag that is that tall. I'd want it to be about 9 inches. So if I put it at 9, oops, sorry. 9 is about here. So I'm going to cut off some of this bottom. And I'm going to get my paper cutter back. Oh, I can use my little paper cutter. I don't need the big one. I'm going to make it a little bit shorter than that. That's a nice little scrap. There we go. That's lovely. So this would go in a tall journal. So if I do make a tall journal with this, this is coffee and cream here. And these are heavenly blue. Okay, so that's heavenly blue, and this is coffee and cream. And then one is the paper cameo, and the other is, gosh, you guys, I'm sorry. I just drew a blank. My brain. Okay, chapter 1 papers. Coffee and cream is chapter 1 papers. Heavenly blue is the paper cameo. So those are the papers I'm using today. Okay, so there we go. I'm still undecided if I like that. I might really like that on there, because I kind of like this color blue. I'm not that big fan of a bird, and if I was going to decorate, I would decorate over the birdie, because you know what? You notice I don't hardly ever do blue in my videos. I don't know why. I just don't. So let's finish these two. I also have this gorgeous print, and I you know, I don't know if I'm going to use it or not, but oh, I love it. If I have time, maybe I'll fold another. I just love these. I'd probably make like 100. They're so cute. First thing I'm going to do, before I do this, I don't want all this little bit of, I'm going to cut off a little bit of bulk right there, okay, before I glue this. Now, I did remember to clean 2 of my mats. The third one, for some reason, missed the wash. So we're going to just take and put a little glue. Woo! We took a little journey off the mat there. And I wouldn't worry about it having to be glued down super duper well. Just get it down there. Now, the next thing you want to do is you're going to want to close your bottom. You don't want your bottom open. That sounds so weird. Sorry, guys. Let's go like this. All right. I did wrinkle that, but that just gives it the old look, right? Oh, I cut that corner, so guess what? I'm going to have to put it inside. it's going to show up there. And, oh no, it won't, because I'm going to cut that off and make it a tag. So normally, yes, I would not do that. All right. What this does is this is giving us guess what? Before I do that, I need to close this bottom, and I thought I did, but it didn't hold. Okay. Probably a good thing, right? Because I messed up there. Oh, that didn't close. How is this glue? Doesn't, and linen paper don't like each other. I'm not sure why. Okay. Now we have that closed, and it's up to you if you want to round your corners. I am going to round my corners at the bottom because that's how I like my tags. Just a little bit, 1/4 inch. I don't do a big old. And then I used my angle, my angle punch that for the tag topper. Is that what I used on these? Yeah, that's what I used on those. Okay. And that's all glued together. Now you can check to see if this opened, if you got enough glue. If you need to, you can go back and add. We'll ink in a minute. This one, we've already turned down our top. Now I have to decide here. Is this going inside? No, I liked the outside, I think. I do like the outside. So I don't want to cut that off, so I'm just going to leave it. The only thing I do want to cut out is this itty bitty bit right there that won't show no matter what I do. Okay, so now no one's going to see this because it's inside the envelope. It's just to give us a little. I don't normally reinforce my pieces, but because this piece is linen, I am reinforcing it. I don't normally do that. I'm not one who feels like I got to reinforce all my pockets, but everybody's different. And some of what they're using is fragile. So if you're using a fragile old paper, yes, of course you would want to. Or you're using something that's like linen that isn't, this is a cotton linen I'm using. Now you can do a line at both. This is giving us what we call real estate. You're getting the whole pocket. I'll show you in a minute. See, when you look in here, you don't have any glue running down the inside, so you get the whole pocket, right? So isn't that lovely? Oh, I like that side too. I could go that way and just leave that on the back. I might do that. I really love this one as it is though, so I don't think I would do that, right? I am running out of lights so late in the day because I needed to get these done today. So again, I'm just going to quarter round the bottom. And if it does come open, I can glue it. Seems like it stayed glued. And then the top here, you could use a different shape. This is a bigger, at the 4 1/2, it is a bigger thing. So I might want a deeper punch. That's not really a very deep punch. Where's my favorite? There it is. I have my favorite little card I like to use from one of my favorite stores in town. Yep. And then I just turn the piece over so I get it comes from the same angle. Certainly I could have put the card over there, but it's a different angle. Makes your hand go backwards. Okay, so I do like that deeper pocket up there. Yep, pretty, pretty. Okay, now I think these are super fun. Okay, I don't think I need my glue mat right now, so I'm going to remove that. This is a glue mat too. I mean, they really all are, but you know. Oh, I've got an itchy nose, excuse me. I'm trying not to sneeze. The mold count is up with all the rain. And we got a lot. Well, it's mostly wind, though. I felt like it was the biggest windstorm in the world. We are not used to wind. We used to have the windiest storms, and we haven't had windy storms in such a long time. That was such a shock. Oh, my neighbor got her snowman back. It went flying during the storm. It was a brand new blow-up snowman. Really cute. A little pricey. I was sad it was gone, but somebody left it on her front porch. just left it there. They must have seen it. If it blew to any of the neighbors' house, they've been driving by seeing it every day. And so I bet you they asked their kids, anybody know where the snowman goes? And somebody said, oh, it belongs to this couple, and gave it back to the young couple and their little boy, which was nice because the little boy was sort of upset because it was sort of a pricey one. And they said, well, we just aren't going to be able to go get another one. And so they would have been minus their snowman for their little boy. And the little girl next door who sees it across the street every day. She was missing her snowman too. She was asking, where's the snowman? Yeah, we go all out because of the little girl next door. And our grandkids were here visiting, and for my oldest granddaughter's birthday, so my 4 youngest, they drove them by the house on their way out of town. And it was dark, and they got to see all of our decorations. They got to see Grammy and Papa's house. So all lit up for Christmas, and they loved it. So made my year, made it worth it. Sometimes my husband and I think, oh, we're getting too old for this, but the grandbabies aren't. Oh, this is a good one. You could write with a black pen back there, no problem. This one you could write there, or you could do it. If I wanted to cover up, I could just cover there and write on that side. Either way, you know. So there we have these 5 lovely pockets, all kind of different sizes. That's a little wider, and this one's a little taller, but it's just to show you what you can do, right? You can do this with Christmas paper. You can do it with whatever you have. I wouldn't use a very thick paper, though. I think that would cause you no end of trouble. I am working on a project, couple projects. So I think what I'll do is maybe I'll keep that one for that. Let's see, what do I have? Oh, was this it? Yeah. I was looking to see maybe what I have that I could put on here if I had any like goodies. Oh, you know what? I do have a new label I hadn't cut out yet. I managed to get them printed on the back, but I love this label right here. So I think I'm going to print this. I'm going to put this on there. I'm going to use this label to decorate. Let me make sure this is not filming in slow motion or doing anything else weird, or it didn't shut off when I wasn't looking. Hold on 1 minute. No, we're good. Yeah, you just start wondering, oh no, am I going to have a big problem? And then, oh, I love the words. There's an address there. There's Fleur. I guess I could try Fleur and maybe the address and see which one I like. I just pulled these off the printer because I had no printer with no internet service. The internet service went off with the power failure, which was power failure. It was off for, I don't know, 3 to 4 hours, no power, maybe longer. And then when the internet service kicked off with the power drop, or power failure, power outage, whatever you want to call it, and oh man, a big amount, 8,000 people were without power. So when that went off, then the internet went off. And so kind of like that, but I think I would put it over there, because if I put that up there, I don't like them in the same, unless I do that. No, maybe I could do it here. Yeah, let's go this way. Okay. I like my eye to go across diagonally. Everybody's different. That's what I like. That's what looks good to me. So that's what I'm going to do. So anyway, that power failure, all my neighbors came back on at about 5:30, but we did not. It kept saying we had power, but we didn't. We kept calling in. Finally, my husband's too sweet. I got on the phone and said, I don't understand. My neighbor who goes off when I go off and comes on when I come on has her power back and her internet. I have my power, but no internet. Where's my internet? Well, you're probably on different. No, we're not on different lines. I said, there's no way. There's only like 8 houses in this block. There's no way we're all on a different line. That's physically impossible for the builder to do. I just felt like they were just like jerking us around. And I felt like it was our box. They needed to reset it. And they would not give us to the IT department, because I know that it was going to take a reset from them. Well, somewhere around midnight, after it had been off for 12 hours, it came back on. But I had to suggest to them, hey, get your IT department to look at our router to see, and our modem, or whatever it's called. I don't know. You know, I'm not good with that stuff. To look at that and see why we don't have, you know, you just got to get them to think out of the box. People just don't want to think out of the box. And I was so frustrated because I needed to do videos. I had to print. I had shipping to do, and I do what's called click and ship because I have a business. So, which is all done online, and I couldn't do any of it. I couldn't print, I couldn't make videos, I couldn't do anything, which was fine. I mean, yeah, and of course, you know, you only have so much internet and power at one point. It did make me come in here and craft, which was okay. I was happy with that part, but I felt bad for my neighbor. She had a lot to do, and she works from home, and it was a Saturday, and many of us work on the weekend. So they were without power and going nutso. So I almost want to put a little bit of lace right there, but I don't want to mess that rose up. So it's like, do I cover that line? Now I feel like this can have a lovely document in it, right? Oh, I wanted to make this. Okay, so now one thing Rachel did that I haven't done. Where did those little bits go? Ha-ha. I love this. Okay, let me see if it's going to fit in my tab. Will it fit? It's pretty wimpy, but maybe it will work. Oh, it will, it will, it will, it will. Yay! Woohoo! Okay, there we go. So anyway, I wasn't really complaining so much right now to you guys as I am just letting you know what has been happening. So we're getting another rainy day. Hopefully there is no wind, because that was wild. That was scary wild. Like, I was afraid to go to sleep. I was afraid the palm tree was going to come through our bedroom window, and palm trees don't move a lot, but ours were bending. I figured, well, it's either going to go through our bedroom or it's going to go through my studio, because the wind was going in circles. It was crazy. We had circular winds. It felt like they call it a cyclone rain or wind or something like that. I don't know, but it was nutso. My daughter had all these leaves on her lawn. She said, and the next morning she came out and there was a perfect circle of no leaves, just dirt. No lawn, nothing, just dirt. So we wonder if she had like a little twister in her backyard. Oh my gosh. That was sort of crazy. So I'm trying to see which I want on the top here. I think this one. I'm going to put this on here. So Rachel used tabs, and then she also used punches. So I'll show you what I mean. Give me a minute. I gotta glue them. It's getting dark for me, but you guys can see okay. See? So it looks like we have, you know, a tag with a tab. But what we have is a pocket. Secret pocket. Yeah, I like that. All right. Now, I haven't done that for any of these others because I don't know if I have any extra scraps, but we can see what I've got here. Where was the other one? I had 1, 2, 3. Oh, here it is. Do I want to do a tab on this one, or do I want to do a punch? Maybe I'll do a tab because I wanted something to match. If it'll fit in here and give me a tab. Oh, it's like right on the edge. Oh, I got lucky. I got lucky, lucky, lucky duck. Okay. Let me move all this out of the way. Yeah, this is all here for a project I'm working on, so I don't want to use anything that I've already got cut ready to go because it is for a project that I am working on. Which you've seen it. I've shared it with you. So, let me get there. I don't know where the little clip went that was on there, though. I had a clip. Maybe it's on my desk somewhere. I'm using these little vintage clips here that I've got that I really like. All right. Let me put that up and out of my way. Oh, did I just take everything out of there? I did. What a dingbat. You know, there's times you got to worry about your friend. Seriously. Oh. Oh, yes, you need to worry about me. Really, you do. Gosh. I'll tell you. Oh, where'd the envelope go? It's clear. Oh, there it is. I'll tell you. What a dingbat. Okay, don't mind me. I don't think I need a clip for those. I'll just put those back in there. Okay, let me get them out of here. Okay, let's do some inking on this. And I do the inside because I don't want to see any white. Sometimes I don't fold it all that well. These are cut perfectly. I just don't fold perfectly all the time. Okay, what do I want for the front and what do I want for the back? Oh, come here, you. I mean it. Now stop it. So I'm going to put that on there. I'm going to fold that in half. Well, I did that about as hard as you could do it. Come on. I'm probably going to have to re-add the glue because it dried out before I could get it glued on. There we are. So, from the front, which I decided this was the front, you've got this. I don't know how I got that crooked, but I did. Okay. So, there you have it. Aren't those cute? And then this one you can put an image on if you want. Do I want an image? I probably do. I know this one's going to have some angels and things on it. These over here. This one, I don't know. I just love this as it is. I don't really want to do anything to it. I'm not sure what I'm going to do to that one. I think it might just stay as is. It's so beautiful. The same with that one and that one. So I don't know. These are going to go into that other project that I have. I'm going to wait and see what I want to do with them. One of these, I know I want to put a document in there, and I do have one. I just don't know if it's backed or what. Let me grab my papers for that. Oh, before I do that, I was looking for an image. Yes. I was thinking, do I want to put an image on here? I do have one lady left. It's like, do I want to put her on there? Yeah, I do kind of like that. Her face is not the prettiest, but it's not the worst either. Although that is done on a card, and I don't think... I want to use a card. Let me see what I got here. And I do have these ladies. Yes, I could use one of these ladies on there. Oh, absolutely. Could and will. All right, we'll do that. I don't need to use something that's already backed and beautiful. I just hate to do that to something I'm already, working on. This one, of course, lace and the good stuff, right? And this one, I'm just thinking. Don't mind me. I'm sorry, I was leaning on my hand. Let's see. I've got to cut this out to the best of my ability. Oh, I love this, so I really don't want to damage that. I'm wondering if I could just cut it across. I might have just messed that up. We'll see. The question is, do I just want to make it her? I actually don't think I want this on here. After I went through all that, right? I'm thinking she's really quite pretty there. I'm not sure what to do with this, so I don't really want to... Yeah, it's getting dark in here. I don't think I can't get any more light in here than I have. I'll have to look and see if you guys have light, or if it's just me. Am I the only one missing the light? Maybe. Well, this is our Monday video. No more Merry Monday until maybe the new year or whenever I decide to bring it back. I'm pretty much done with Christmas now, at least as far as that goes. I'm still working on projects. I'll let you know if there's any available for sale. They wouldn't make it by Christmas, but if there's something you'd like to have for next year or your personal self that isn't a gift and you really don't care when it gets there, you can let me know. But I really don't have anything completed right now. I know I would like to have lace there and there, so I'm kind of in that, what do I want to do? So I might wait on that, being that it is getting, let me see where we're at time-wise. Yeah, we're at 30 minutes. Being that it's getting dark in here, I may have to quit because I can't see very well. I can't wait for the time change to start going the other way, honestly. Oh, what are you seeing? I forgot to see. Is it bright enough? Oh, yeah. The camera's adjusting. It's just me who can't see. I feel like a visually impaired person trying to see. I saw some pretty lace in here. Oh, yeah, this one right here. Oh, yeah, that one. That one. Might be too white for here. Oh, but that is so pretty. I would love to have that on there. I can always ink it up, can I? And maybe have her off to the side. Let me see. Can I? Do I want to put it on after, maybe? Come on, get under there. Be nice. Yeah, maybe I could do that. Okay, let me cut that off. There we go. There to there. I can always cut it down. Okay. These are my European vintage laces that I'm using. Stunning. Old. Vintage. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to I've only got a few more minutes of light, guys. I'm going to have to finish this up right now. Okay, we'll finish it up. Let me put this on. Let's do it like this. And then let's get this glued on and see where it's going to be, if I can slip it under there before it completely dries. Come on, you. I know you can come out. You're just being lazy. Lazy glue. I think I do want that up a bit, though, because I can put something at the bottom if I want. There we are. Oh, that's pretty. I like that. That's glued at the top. I don't need that at the bottom. Into the trash you go. Okay. Let's wipe this off. Let's cover that up. Oh, that's pretty. Now I know I'm going to want to add, oh dear. I know I'm going to want to add more pretties. Definitely. I'm definitely going to want to add some trim down the middle of that. Maybe some pearls or something. I'm just getting the part that I missed here. I don't want to open that bottom. Okay, so we've got it started, but you got the idea. You know, I'm going to decorate this all up and probably put in a document of some kind and, you know, get it all lovely. This one I've started, but I might want to put just a tiny little trim or something there. I don't know. Maybe another piece of paper, something that, you know, jazzes it up a bit. So I'm going to call this a video for today. It's not a really big, difficult project. It's just a nice, simple, little fun. You could do with anything. You could make a ton of them. They are so quick and easy. You can make like 50 all at once. I might want to put some lace up there and maybe some across there. I'm thinking they both need more zhuzhing. But as I am running out of light, I think I'm going to call it a day and call it a video. And I hope you have a marvelous Monday and a wonderful week. And I'll see if I can come up with some kind of a Wednesday project for you. I think I have something in mind you might enjoy. So I will see you all very soon. Hugs and kisses, guys. I love you guys. Mwah. Bye-bye.